Hi everyone, my name is Jannica Honey. I work as a professional photographer. I've been looking for these kind of films for ages and I couldn't find any, so I thought I'm just going to do it myself. And usually when you look for information and this starts to happen, you think, oh, just get on with it. So this is for you photographers who done studio work, location, nature, landscape, weddings for more than 10 years. I think you need 10-15 years for these kind of problems to really sink into your body. So most of you know what happens to the neck, what happens to the midriff, what happens to that wee retouching arm who's sneaking forward towards the mouse. The first thing you can do to get better in your body is to pay attention to your body. I always shoot, I hold my breath, and I always have my shoulders coming up. I am not necessarily going to change that, but what I usually do is paying attention to it. So sometimes I relax my breath and let the shoulders sink down. When we ignore these kind of pains, that's when they really settle into your body. So pay attention to it and release it if you can. I'm going to show you a few exercises so I at least maintain my body so I'm not like totally suffering. But with carrying all that equipment and our heavy cameras, things starts to change. Most of you know how we shoot from one side. Someone said to me, why don't you swap side, Jannica? And I said, it's my profession, I'm not going to do that. But I really had to pay attention to my waist because it's like a forever pinching pain there. So let me show you some exercises. You all know this one, neck. So you just drop your head to one side and you can take this arm and push away. I tend to find that my right side is actually more painful but more flexible than my left. As you can see, you need to do this a repetition of 10 on each. And when you do, make sure you really breathe and sink in to the stretch, the exercise. Because it's all about connecting the body parts and connecting your awareness around these parts. And then of course, this is totally central. The shoulders who kind of creep forward holding the camera. You can pull them back and become really aware of this circulation. And again, just do 10 times 3. You can also get a nice tree to push behind, to stretch and add. The chest is forever grabbing at the front. Another one is if you do that exercise really slow, you find a stretch going up and down your arms, side, the whole way down to your hip, which is central for the working photographer. Take your arms and stretch out to the sides as well, so you get that rotation. Again, repetition of all these ones are central. You can also put your hands together, stretch them right up to drop to one side, and hopefully you feel that the whole way down your leg and you get a really nice stretch that actually opens up your sides. For me, these kind of exercises maintains my body so I can photograph. It's not about health and it's not about looking good. It's literally so you can carry on producing amazing images. So you got the neck, the shoulders, the arms, crossing, and the hips. I'm going to show you from a distance as well. You know how it took you years to become a really successful photographer? These exercises also need some repetition. So if you do them here and there, it's not going to work, but I actually tend to do some of the stretches and some of the bends every day. Do 10 times 3. It feels like it's going to take the whole day, but it doesn't. But it's really going to give you so much more support in the future. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't wear your body as a meat suit. Become connected to it, not only because it's kind of healthy and cool to stay connected, but also as a photographer, you can't lose your body. You cannot afford to get proper problems with stiff shoulders, a hip that you can't really move because you've been leaning into your right side for years and years. To maintain your body is like upgrading your camera, and it needs perhaps not that much money, but a lot of attention. So fully presence in your body is fully presence in your images. Good luck.